Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now that I've recorded at least 3 hours and 45 minutes of this before I had to re-record everything, because turns out when you have a power outage, the Logitech webcam software that I'm using right now to record this video, and all been using for years at this point to record videos, decided after having a power outage one morning to just record a completely other device that wasn't even being used at the time. Give me a sec, Rean. And Rean just going, it's, I need that from you, Rean, alright? So, unfortunately, I had to lose 3 hours and 45 minutes of really good footage and progress. Progress, unfortunately, has not been lost, as I actually went up to the next location over in Guerrilla Fortress, which is awesome. I'm going to be using that progress once we catch up to that particular point, but letting you know how time, if it looks like I'm not as impressed or as wowed as some things are happening in front of us right now, that's simply why. And granted, I did a lot of work in order to make sure that both Uses and Gaius and Laura and Emma and Milliam and Rean were all prepped and ready for her. I'm gonna have to cut back on the work that I did beforehand. I'm not gonna be as thorough with it, but you gotta understand that I decked out everybody. I literally decked out the entire group A that we have over here with us present here. I mean, like, I even got uses a particular smart build. I did some more stuff for guys, upgraded everybody's weapons and armor and everything. I went through everything in order to get everybody nice and situated with the current roles and positions. This time around, I'm not going to be putting as much work because I already know the motion of the ocean. I think I can handle the fights and everything. All I'm going to do is just do the quest lines and try to catch up to the point where I stopped at. So yeah. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and continue our way out into the nature of things. I'm still going to be redoing all the lines and everything, don't worry. I'm still going to be doing, you know, the proper how we do things in this game. It's just I won't be as surprised about some things coming up ahead of us. Looks like the fog is just as thick as on the highway as it is in town. It does go a long way towards the temperature down, keeping the temperature down, but it certainly doesn't help the visibility. True, even we locals lose our sense of direction out on the highway sometimes. But even since the build that we went through here, there haven't been nearly as many people traveling this road. We need to pay extra attention to our surroundings to make sure that we don't become lost. That'd be wise, and don't forget, there's no telling what some beast may try to jump at us. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go! So, we got two tasks here. Deal with the monster at the end of the highway, and to take care of the lamps. Oh wait, no, we haven't picked up lamps, have we? The other quest that we have, the side quest, is to actually deal with lamps on the road. 14 lamps in total. Let's go ahead and head over here for now and take care of the lamps. And since we are here still, actually no, I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. We need some U materia to upgrade some of the weapons, but I do need to talk to Duncan here about the lamps quest. So let me go back here real quick. Welcome everyone, hope the day is treating you well. If you need any ornaments or have any ornament related questions during your stay, you just come straight to me. Thank you, Duncan. Your service is invaluable as always. It's an honor to hear you say that. That reminds me, I've heard that you guys will be the ones taking all requests that I sent in to Towell. That's right. You want us to do something with the road lamps, right? Could we ask you for some further information about how to do that? Of course. Could take quite a while though. Are you sure you have the time to do it? Yeah, no problem. You're gonna be on our way anyway. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Just explain what it is that you'd like us to do and we'll get to it. Alright, here's how it'll go. Gonna presume you all know what a road lamp is at this point. You probably know about that they require regular maintenance in order to function as they should, Especially true here in Legram, since the moisture from the fog causes the circuits to short more frequently. I put in a request for Towell to inspect them not long ago, actually. To my surprise, he discovered that almost all the lamps closed down and needed some maintenance work. I assume you want us to replace them all in one go then? That's correct. To be a bit more specific, I'd like you to replace these orbit lights. It does seem like a long, troublesome task. The kind I'd normally pay someone else to do. The road lamps here are a safety measure for travelers along the way though, so this is important. Even though they did say not a lot of people take the road now they have the, the railway. You could just take the railway to get the next town instead of just walk. Sounds about as much fun as picking lint out of my belly button, but oh well, nothing we could do about it. Does seem like something Towell would usually handle himself though. Isn't that right? It is. He'd probably laugh at us if a group of promising students weren't able to handle such few lights, I bet. Change few lights. Really takes me back to our field study in Celtic though. Yeah, we did have to do that. That's right, we had to do something like this back then. I suppose every town needs working road lamps. So you're practically pros already then? Hardly. I finally managed to block off any memories of our group's first field study. Oh yeah, he got paired up with Machias and they didn't like each other. Never understood what happened between them though. We never did learn. It would have been cool, however, like, if we had a little bit less field study, a little less chapters, but if we could come back and re-experience what their field study was like. At least see, like, a TLD of it. No fair, guys. Stop remembering stuff that I wasn't there for. That's what you get for showing up late to the party. Anyway, I assume the road lamps here also need a couple of, a code to open the maintenance panels. Not quite. Lamps here in the ground use a key for access instead. Which means you'll be needing this. Thank you. Well, at least it should make things simpler that way. Yeah, I'm kinda glad I didn't have to remember a code this time. And here are the replacement orbit lights you also need as well. Sweet. It's a lot of lights! A01 to A05, B01 to B09. They're marked with letters and numbers. That they are. Each one matched up with the road lamp it should be using. Use the A01 light in the lamp with A01 written on it, and so on. It's not exactly advanced calculus. So you need any pointers on how to change them out? No, I remember how to do it from last time, so I think we'll be fine. Well, that seems to be everything we need to know to get started. We'll be on our way then. Good luck. And luck we need. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about this for now. Let's go ahead and take care of dealing with the road lamps for the time being. The road lamps themselves aren't the difficulty. The boss is a difficulty, but that should be fairly easy if you have Laura on our side. Milliam and Emma are just gonna be absolutely wiping the floor with everything. Regarding our tactics, however, I do want to see if maybe we could have we could actually go with this particular tactic of putting up Milliam here. Actually, let's put Emma in the very back, right? Emma and Milliam will have a link, and Laura and Rean will have a link. We'll do this here. We'll do a cross, like a T-pose. That's what I'll do. We'll start off with that. And keeping... We probably could keep Emma in the very back, but I kind of want to add the front lines as well, so make sure she has the range for it. She doesn't have exactly a godly range, but, you know, it's still you know, gonna need to be close enough for it. So the first light is gonna be right over here. I don't remember this place being too difficult in particular. It's the next place after this that gets really interesting in my opinion. A road lamp appears to have dimmed significantly. On the plate, the letter says A01 can be read. Exchange lamp. We exchange the new orbit light for the broken orbit light. Alright, that's one light exchange. Doesn't seem too bad. I don't suppose so. Just need to repeat this for all these 13 lamps on the highway. The work itself seemed simple, at least. Perhaps we should each take turns doing it then. It sounds fair. It's only right to share the workload. Yay! I called the next one. You're welcome to it. You're welcome to it indeed. Let's go ahead now get over to the monsters here. The monsters here aren't gonna be too terrible. They're just weird jelly things and weird green flop monsters. For the most part, we can auto-attack a lot of these monsters without having too much of an issue.
The advantage is ours. My turn.
We don't have the weaponry like I did before. Unfortunately, we don't have the weaponry. I wish we had the weaponry.
Right.
But man, it was actually absolutely amazing. We were going back to back, left to right with enemies and just downing them back to back to back with just simply auto attacks. We got everybody cured out and strong with the first build that I had. But, you know, have to re-record stuff. So, probably won't have as easy a time with it. I should be more prepared for what the fights are going to entail us.
Right.
For the most part, auto-attacking this game, it should be pretty easy. And leveling up everybody. And for the most part, I'm just going to be focusing on the A team that we got going on right now. So only going to focus right now on Rean, Laura, Milliam, and Emma. I could focus on guys who Julie uses, but I already did a lot of the upgrades and a lot of builds for them with the previous part. So there's not much I can really do with it for now.
It feels almost magical.
I know, like if you just wait long enough, you might see a fairy or something.
And we even learned a little bit about Emma. I'm not going to be spoiling that. Just presented. We're actually going to have to cut down the street later to go onto the path over there.
Okay.
I've got this.
But for now, we can't do it because it's so misty. We can't even see the path behind it. Let's go replace all the lamps. There we go. I should go for turbo mode for this. Let's keep going through here. Obviously, I'm going to be, you know, still fighting monsters and everything, but it's not going to be as I guess not gonna be a surprise regarding what we're gonna be fighting and how prepped to be.
My turn.
There we go. With that, Milliam hits still like a truck. We still gotta get a better weapon, however.
Yes, sir.
Gotta get everybody a better weapon. I believe we could actually come back to town and
Let's keep moving.
just get improved weapons. Although Rean's, I would like to upgrade Rean's weapon because his upgraded version for the weapon you can get here, like a baseline weapon that you can upgrade, is so good. It's ungodly amazing. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Let's go get this lamp over here. And we got a monster to deal with here. Give me a second. There we go. Sorry about that. Have to adjust some things here and there every now and then. That's what happens when you double jointed.
Ooh, that one looks tough.
Yes, it is.
The adversary. Of course.
And you can stun the enemy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do an Earth Cleaver on them. So I'm able to bring the movement down. And busting arm. There we go. Some damage onto them. Gonna move up a little bit. Let's, I say we can just go ahead and actually attack them as they are at the moment. I think should be alright.
Okay.
Good. Nice. With her, we're gonna go ahead and use Ethereal Edge here to see if we can hit them twice together. Nice. One down. The other enemy is over here. Not gonna hit as hard as I thought he was gonna be, but it's fun. Works well for me like this. Fantastic.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Yes, it is. And it's gonna have burn. Very good. Alright, so it looks like the loot is not RNG based, so that's good. That's good to know for the future. Oops. There we go. Exchange a lamp. If I look, I'm sorry if I look and sound like a little bit graded. It just sucks that there was so much good progress that was done in the recording, and everything was just like so wow and stuff. It just, I don't know, man. I don't want to fake that sort of thing, but we do gotta make sure we go through this and, you know, properly recorded. That's what matters here. Hi, jellyfish. Probably should go back to town and sell off some things. I actually can make a decent profit and purchase a lot of weapons and armor for everybody.
We have the advantage.
Here we go.
But I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this first before we come back to town. We can take care of gearing up in the evening once we come back, so it's not gonna be too bad. Good. Millium gets an upgrade. Very nice. Focus on Millium for now. I'm focused just on a baseline party here with rather than everybody.
I welcome all challengers.
Go.
Come on, challengers. Let's go with Autumn Leaf Cutter. See if we can get us two. Nice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Good.
My turn.
Go. That's
Very
it.
nice. Like I said, most of the enemies here can be just straight up auto attack to make things a lot easier. It doesn't get too challenging until we get to the next part. The next part, oh, it's gonna be so exciting. I want to spoil. I want to talk about it, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Oh. Anyway, let's go through here. Let's see what we got. We got another lamp. One lamp used to be dimmed. There we go. Now we're getting onto the B lamps here. The first one was the A's, and these are the B's. There's a path to the left with a bunch of monsters, which I do want to grind out, but I'm gonna focus on the road path.
Oh, the tree comes through here.
That's the Ebel branch line, the same line we traveled here on.
Mm-hmm. And we have to make sure that the road next to the train is fully replaced and protected with the lights and stuff. It's weird that a single light like that, an orbital light, can just keep monsters away. I'm guessing it's like generates either a particular light or frequency that keeps monsters from getting on the highway. But, you know, still, maybe it would have been just easier to... Well, I mean, lights are pretty cheap if you think about it. But maybe it would have been easier to... I don't know, maybe... I don't know, maybe put up certain barricades on the sides of the highway to keep people from... Or to keep monsters from getting in the way. I don't know. I guess maybe just orbital lights would be just fine. What I do say is monsters walk around, you know, on the roads with orbital lights on. This be all that's necessary. Well done, Laura. I make 7 lamps done, I think. We're finally halfway done. 7 down, 7 to go. Yeah, let's get those 7 done. There you go. Last 7 should be done pretty quickly. These things are gonna be no problem for us whatsoever. There we go. Let's continue up ahead. There's also a monster treasure chest up here, up the hill, that I do want to take. That's some pretty great loot. Not gonna lie, monster chests, as much as I complained about them at first, they are really handy for getting you good loot.
Okie doke, let's get started.
Right.
Whoops, I missed out a window for opportunity
It's my
there.
turn.
Whoops. Missed, unfortunately. That guy does less damage than I thought he was gonna be. The Slaqueens usually do some pretty solid damage. Oh, this guy heals, doesn't
My
he?
turn.
They do heal, don't
but
they?
Stay alert, every.
Okay. Gotta be I'm gonna be wary of them in the future. There we go, replace the lamp. And we should be almost done. 4 more to go, I believe. Let's go up here, we got a vine to deal with.
Oh, that's That's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Yep, there are 2 of them in fact. But before we can get to them, I need to go ahead and defeat the plant here.
We have the advantage.
Yes, we do.
Here we go.
Alright, I say we go ahead and do Arc Slash to just see if we can cut him down quickly. Nice.
Now's our chance.
An opening.
Good
Right.
assist. Nice. Alright, Earth Cleaver on these 2. Fantastic. Follow up with another attack. Sweet. Great. Alright. We'll have Emma take care of the plant on the side. Good.
My turn.
And then Milliam can just punch the panda. There you go.
That's that.
I've only...
Nice, good. We want to make sure Laura keeps leveling up properly here.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Still gonna need her abilities towards endgame. Ground bait, that's good. Alright, now for this one, let's prep ourselves for the monsters. Just to make it a little bit easier, what I'm gonna do is actually gonna slot in Gaius and Uses and just have them ulti on the monsters.
You're in my way.
Here we go.
There we go, nice. And fantastic. And that should clear off anything.
My turn.
Oh, never mind, we still got a couple more monsters to deal with
My
here.
turn.
Alright, let me go ahead and deal with them first. I think it's fine if I just go for Armor Breaker on the little guy. Yeah, I'll take care of the little guy first. Okay. He's gonna attack. Yeah, he does heal actually.
Of course.
Oh no, he gets CP instead. Never mind, he doesn't heal. My bad.
Very
Looked
well.
like he healed there.
What a waste of time. Let's...
Not bad. Abyss Shadow. And that's actually going to be useful for us in the future, but since I'm going to be using Gaius and use as much, I'm going to go ahead and move him out of the party here so we can get Milliam and Emma together. Make sure our links are, our tactics are properly set up here. Yep, tactics is still properly set up. Let's see, Milliam and Emma still connected together and Rean and Laura still connected together. That's good. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and make my way out of here, and we're going to go down to the rest of the lamps. Jellyfish? Good. Nice.
We have the advantage.
Contact is getting kind of loose. I apologize. Oh,
My turn.
boy. Alright, these are just regular enemies. We can go ahead and blast through them real quick. There you go.
My turn.
Milliam, gonna take on this guy over here.
It's my turn.
Emma, we're gonna have you help out with the guy with bigger health.
Of course. Hi.
Nice.
My turn. Now.
Nice. Good. Followed up.
Okay.
Good job. Fantastic.
Let's keep going.
I did it.
And level up.
Awesome.
Level up.
Just getting started.
Level up.
I'm
And
not
level
recording.
up. Very good. Very, very good. Just to let you know ahead of time, what I started experimenting with regarding like builds and stuff for people, I went ahead and found a decently set up build for, it's gonna sound kind of weird, but setting up Uses as almost a caster rather than a melee. I know because of his saber you would think he'd be more akin to casting, but regarding his Master Quartz that he has, let me go ahead and pull it up here and show you exactly what got going on. While this is still experimentation, it's not a final build that I got for him yet. His Mr. build has a very significant ATS boost, arts boost, right? So I was thinking maybe it might be kind of interesting to put him more as an arts user and have him take on enemies from afar and be able to provide support either through healing and primarily through damage, through casting and damage. It was a pretty solid build that I'm still experimenting on. I'm not going to recreate it right now because, you know, what's the point of recreating it since I already got the other save, but it was getting kind of interesting. However, with Gaius, I got him to be a little bit more melee oriented, so that was also pretty interesting on its own regard. I don't know. We'll get to that. You'll see the builds that I have, and I may have to experiment with them a little bit more, mess around with some things, adjust some things here and there, just to make sure they're nice and proper. Let's deal with this little green ear thing first. It's like a slime, isn't it?
We have the advantage.
Go.
What are these things? Grass palm. There we go. That'd be the proper name for them.
Here I go. Okay.
Ooh, that's not good.
Right.
Not bad.
You still have
Nice.
a lot of training to do.
Very good. We should still swing by over here real quick. Get this. Okay, Terror Bomb. Nice. I'll deal with the Rhino right now just in case,
Ooh,
make
that
sure
one looks-
we get some experience.
My
This'll
turn.
be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite an experience, but let's go ahead and topple them down together. Good.
Now.
And follow up with a bush.
Leave it to me.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Alright, for Milliam, we're gonna go ahead and use the punch ability. Good.
Here's our chance.
Nice.
I'll help. Okay.
Good, we got criticals back to back. That's awesome. Nice.
This is it. Gotcha.
Sweet.
Here we go. Now's our chance.
Uh-huh. Oh, that was extremely well done. Laura and Rean in particular work so well together. Emma and Millium also work extremely well, which is why I'm glad that they are, you know, the way that they are. There's a mushroom here. Do we have any more lights? There's one more light over there. I'll take care of the mushroom first, before we get the last light.
My turn.
Let's go for the one to get health. Good. Back him up.
Here I go.
See, this is why I upgrade and always make sure that Rean and Laura both have a really strong weapon, because they're a powerhouse when it comes to straight up physical damage. Just straight up physical damage, so good, so freaking good. They in particular. Everybody else not as much from like what I've been able to experiment with, but I don't know, maybe it's just the different builds I gotta adjust for them. But so far, Rean and Laura, excellent regarding the actual melee. I mean, Millium is still pretty solid, but oh my god, when you put Rean and Laura together, the way they got them set up right now, oh, it's so good. As the last of them, 14 lamps. That's a good day's work. Oh, it should be better lit now. Though it's difficult to tell what's all with all this fog. At least the residents of the Gram should be safer if they travel the highway now. Now that we finished up, we should report to our client. Yeah, let's go back and see Duncan. Before we do, however, we do have to take on a shark here. And since I'm gonna be resaving and stuff, let me go ahead and save again. Also, I noticed a lot of these like cathedral-like structures all over the place, so that has crosses and everything around these parts. This part is definitely pretty mystical. There's still a lot of the supernatural things definitely up ahead. I wasn't able to explore the forest 100% like all around and stuff, but there's still, it feels like there's a lot of lore-related tidbits and pieces here and there. Like even like the weird writings and circles on the rocks and stuff. It's just so mystifying. I never did get to understand what it's all about. Must be the monster we were sent up here to defeat. Looks like it matches the description, but it's hard to tell with all this mist. Ooh, it looks real strong. We got Lammy on our side, so it should be a piece of cake. I wouldn't be so sure. Visibility is quite poor here. Can't take anything for granted. I agree. Should be thoroughly prepared before we engage it. Right. We're as prepared as we can be, to be honest.
A worthy adversary. Of course.
Alright, let's go ahead and do armor breaker on this guy here. These guys in particular, they have a thing where if they let's do Serene, actually Crescent Shell. So on the both of them. The thing is about these particular bosses here, or these particular monsters, is that they're not much of bosses, but they have the ability to stun you if they eat you, like if they bite at you, and they also actually eat away some of your health every single time you fight them. So I think it's best we go ahead and focus them down ASAP here. So we're gonna go ahead and follow up with Laura doing her ability first.
Shield us from harm.
Radiant Waltz. Have her go ahead and ulti on this guy here. Good job. More damage we do to them, the better it is. He's just gonna be walking over slowly. Alright, good. Arc Slash on him. Not bad.
Yes, sir.
Gonna go ahead and use Buster Arm on the weak grab before we use Millium's ulti, and then follow up with Rean's ulti on the guy to the right. We'll see if we can burn him a little bit. Is he effective fire? Not in particular, but we might be able to do some damage. Possibly.
Now's our chance.
Follow up with a rush. Good job.
Leave it to me.
Dragon Breaker. Fantastic.
Come on, Lammy.
We're gonna skip it over. And then we should be able to do the fire attack and be able to do a significant amount of damage to them. The guy to the right is going to be burning away anyway, so I'm not going to worry about him. Oh, the guy on the left. There you go. The more damage we do to them, the better it is. Easier, faster to kill them right now than anything. See, they eat up a little bit of health whenever they do any kind of damage to you. That really sucks. We want to make sure they can't do that the whole time. Okay, so here's what we're going to do here for now. We're going to go ahead and use, let's say, HP heal. Heal Laura.
You have my thanks.
Good job.
Of course.
Now with Laura, we're gonna go ahead and tag this guy here. Not killed yet, huh? Oh, they're gonna be eating away at her health and generating her health back entirely. That's bad. That's real bad for us. Alright, let's kill the guy that's weaker. Let's see if we can take him down quickly enough. Good.
Right.
We're actually gonna go ahead and move Laura out of the way here. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't want her being bitten right now. Miller can handle it because she has guard, so she'll be able to deal with the enemy as it comes. Luminous Ray, this is the best we can do at the moment. We'll go ahead and do that. Good job. And Million will go ahead and double down with Buster Arm to do that crit. Nice.
Now's our chance! I'll help.
Good job.
Right.
We'll do Earth Cleaver to lower down the movement of the enemy.
Okay.
And we'll do a detector here. We probably should have done detector early on, but it's fine. See, Million is not stunned.
turn.
That's the worst part about it. I hate this particular enemy because of that stun ability. Oh, missed. Counter. Got it. There we go. That's the counter I needed. That's the counter I needed. Armor breaker in this thing. Nice.
Now.
Okay.
Up initial hit. I'll see if he can maybe do healing. Oh wait, she doesn't have any healing, does she? That's bad. We should probably be able to... Magic attack. Pure Radiance. She has a craft that she can heal.
Hear me.
So I guess we could do that.
Here we go.
Autumn Leaf Cutter would work pretty well. Nice.
Go.
Good job. Alright, now he's stunned. That's bad. Good aim, he's not stunned. That's fantastic. Ethereal Edge is the best. Actually, let's see what this enemy is weak against. It's weak against water. I have nothing. We need to impede the enemy ASAP here right now. Oh, there you go. I'll take care of it. I'll just use Million's ulti here. Make it easy for me. Done.
Don't mess with us.
Because it's either that or the enemy is gonna end up critting on either Rean or Laura here, and I'd rather avoid that. Chrono Breaker and Humanitarian, not bad.
Not bad.
Very
Feel like I'm
nice.
going strong.
Nice.
That should suffice.
Very good. And takes care of that. That was actually done much faster than before. Hope that takes care of that. Not bad for your first monster extermination. I guess we shouldn't have expected any less. The rough part was actually getting to the monster this time, though. True, Smith doesn't make for smoother navigation. If the air were a bit clearer today, might have been able to explore a few other routes throughout the area. But for now, it would be wise to return to Legram and give our report. Yeah, let's head back to town. And to maybe even get a better equipment, because we kinda need some. We should have enough U material to at least upgrade Rean's weapon once we get him a brand new weapon. So here's the thing, we have to buy a new weapon first before we can do any upgrades. This thing, get away from here. I do want to take a side route here, so we could deal with some of the monsters and get a little bit of experience on our way back.
Go.
Let's see here, I'm just gonna go ahead and do Arc Slash on these two.
Of course.
Nice, and let's do Earth Cleaver, yep. Nice.
Here I go. Yeah.
Told you, Rean and Laura are a freaking powerhouse together. I love them together.
Let's keep moving.
Fantastic. Skip him with right here. We'll dealt with Rhino before, so I'm not gonna worry
Ooh,
about
that
him
one looks tough.
again. We'll go ahead and
I welcome all challengers.
I'm gonna go ahead and deal with these guys though. Good.
An opening. Of course.
Nice.
My turn. It's
Nice.
my turn.
It's gonna come up here. Gonna take some EP apparently. Interesting.
My turn.
Very nice.
Don't mess with us.
Great.
And level up for Rean. That's good. If Rean is gonna keep getting some levels, that's gonna be great for us. It's gonna be really, really good for us. Just making sure that I'm getting enough necessary experience before I go back to town and everything. Want to make sure I do at least fight one monster at a time. Typically you can. Typically you would have. It's not that big of a deal as long as you fight every single monster at least once. You don't have to keep spamming them. Like you don't have to wait until they respawn. But as long as you just down them once, it should be pretty fair. It should be fairly easy to continue further down without worrying about anything. Not bad.
It's my turn.
On attack, that's fine. On attack,
Evil
that's
will
fine.
fall before my blade.
Sweet.
I've only
Level up.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Good. If you're getting our A-team leveled up, that's going to be perfect for us. Alright, let's see here. We'll explore through the side passage here, so we can go ahead and nicely make our way back to town without fighting anything else at the moment. There's nothing much for us to collect at the moment right now, but on the next day, the fog is going to lighten up a little bit and we'll have more areas to explore. Although, as you can see, like on the hill and stuff, there are a lot of like cross-like structures all over the place, all over the forest, and it still makes me wonder if there was like, maybe in previous games there was some sort of a lore reference regarding why there are so many crosses around here. Maybe there used to be some sort of a church influence, or maybe this was part of a certain religion or a certain cult or something. Maybe this was part of like an old ancient civilization, like the medieval age civilization. Who knows? It does seem like there are a lot of lore-related reasoning for it, and, you know, just lore-related things.